Texas, they're just looking to chew on stuff, just like any dog or a puppy. Basically, they're just looking to chew. But unlike a puppy who has a mother who will, tell it no, pig moms generally don't do that. They don't. It's just eat. You need to eat. You need to get bigger. And this input right there. I don't know what's going on. But it only happens again when they're piglets. If you take it away, they'll be fine. That's why you just nip a little bit of their tail off. But what happens a lot, what can happen in like Texas, it happens sometimes. You'll get they use these cages that are a little different than like a traditional cage. It's not like I don't know if you ever seen like a raccoon cage or a cat cage when they're trying to capture them to relocate them. They're like kind of small, right? That is not what you use against a pig. They'll break that shit open fast, and they're too big. Instead, they use. It's basically like a. What's the best way to put it? It's like a giant net, basically, but it's metal and it drops down. But you have to hide it properly because they will look for it. They will see it and they will stay away. But it drops down on them, and it can capture about 20 pigs, no problem. But the problem is, and what has happened is, let's say they can't get back to the cage to capture them, and then most times they just kill them because pigs are pests. They are dangerous. Wild hogs are dangerous, and they are considered a pest at this point. They are not labeled as like something you can just move. They're dangerous. So they usually just kill him. But if, let's say, you can't get back to that cage, what's scary, let's say they're stuck in there and they can't get out, they'll start killing each other and cannibalizing to stay alive. Fuck me, dude. Every time. He guesses right every time.
I'm afraid your path ends here.
Awesome victory! Fight on!
Alright, let's finally pull our heads out of our butt and play right, chat. We've lost, I think we lost 5 or 6 times today alone. The delay fucked me up there. He delayed the auto punch a bit, so it messed me up. It messed up my timing. What's up, Gravity? What's up, dude? Take it. I fucked up.
Awesome victory! Fight! Solid combo!
Oh my god. Robot frames kind of fucked me up there. That's alright.
Shadow counter!
Sucks that they're not gonna kill. Should have popped Instinct way earlier because he still had health advantage. He's going for hell. Well, remember, Glacius' instinct, the shadow counter lingers for the entire animation. He dropped the combo to land a freaking shadow shoulder afterwards. And because I was trying to break the lights and missed it, freaking he got a reward for it. God damn it. Oh, stupid. This stupid up my end. Very stupid play. He probably thought I was going for a puddle punch. That's why he puddled. Never was! the best thing about it is it's a good punish tool. If they throw something unsafe, half the time you can punish it with Lance to give you spacing. It's when they're piglets, when they're first born, it happens. As for the cannibalistic stuff, that's just their wild nature. They're stuck in a cage, nowhere to go. They're a caged animal. They're gonna freak out. Yeah, The Boys final episode. I've heard mixed things about it. I don't really. I haven't paid attention to it at all, and I have no intention of paying attention to it. I most likely will see a clip of the finale and then that's it. And just not really. Just, meh, it's over, cool. And people... There's only been a few times where I think people were satisfied with an ending. I wasn't even satisfied with one of the greatest shows ever made, Breaking Bad. You all know this. Breaking Bad's a 10 out of 10. I will straight up say, I hate what the final season did to Walter. Favorite TV show? It's amazing still. I've rewatched it several times and I love the series up until the final season, and I was just disappointed with the final season. But that's just because me personally, I'm a cheesy guy. I like a happy ending. I love happy endings. I hate that. Like I hate when I personally don't like unhappy endings. I just don't. There's only been a few times where I'm like, yeah, I love this. Like this was perfect. Only a few times. Is that one on Netflix? I think I've heard of it. Ow. I think Sword Shield still outsold it against GF. I'm pretty sure it did, but I don't recall. Did you notice, chat? I did Lance there. What did it lose to? Headbutt. It lost to neutral. Ah, okay. And then digital cells as well. Locked, I would not do it. Scarlet and Violet, I like I like enough.
Ultimate.
I don't like Gen 9. My biggest issue with Gen 9 is like the legendaries suck. Paradox, yes. Paradox I liked a lot. I like most of them. I won't say I love them all, but I do like most of them. I think Slither Wings was definitely a missed opportunity. Iron Valiant's a good one, yeah.
Supreme victory.
Iron Valiant. Jesus, I can't even do a fucking puddle punch. What's up, Mal? For fighting games or Pokemon? For me, like Pokemon wise, well, it's because games are expensive now. I'll move again. Love my inputs. I love them. Because Game Freak are just technically it's all three. It's Nintendo, Game Freak, and Creature. I don't know if it's because they're like, well, wait a minute, Pokemon Go makes even more money than the than the video games. So why are we going to put more money into it? Well, we could just use what we got. But then again, it's no excuse for when the games are still shit. The transition to 3D for Pokemon has not been nice. Put it that way. X and Y, I get first generation where you're going to use 3D models. You have to make a lot of little... Oh my god. Well, it's not just Game Freak. Game Freak just develops the games. Remember, the Pokemon Company is split into 3 companies: Nintendo, Game Freak, and Creature. They own all. I believe they all equally own the Pokemon brand together. But budgeting the game, yeah, no one puts up more money. My thing with Game Freak right now is consistency. Consistency. And they had a gimmick that could be expanded upon and very well explored and have fun with it. You get to kind of keep things going and it works. It just will last a long time before people are just either A, bored of it, or B, I don't think they ever will get bored of it because it's a cool gimmick. One of the biggest things that made Pokemon really exciting in Gen 6 with the 3D era was Mega Evolution. Holy shit, everyone loved Mega. Like, there was a few people who didn't, but most people were like, holy shit, like, this is so cool. It's like Super Saiyan, basically. Yeah, the pop-off incident with the freaking... the worst judging in the world. If it's me, dude... Well, I'll talk about it. Mega Evolution easily could have been like the biggest thing for Pokemon and kept it like really interesting because every generation people are gonna ask who's the next one, who's next, like who's getting a Mega next, who's getting one next, and it makes certain Pokemon relevant again. Mawile, Mawile's a perfect example. But what did they do? Well, Gen 7, there are no Mega Evolutions. You can still use them, but you don't get them till post-game. And then, Gen 8, oh, yeah, we not only just got rid of the majority of the Pokédex, where you can't even use... There's not been a generation where you can use Ultra Beast since Gen 7. You think that, and then they make a new gimmick. And then it comes out worse. Like, it's even more broken.